Hey guys, welcome back to Homestyle Cooking. So today I'm baking a soft fluffy vanilla cake using simple ingredients you probably have at home. It's an easy recipe, perfect for beginners. So let's get started. So for this vanilla cake, we'll need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of butter, 4 eggs, 1 cup of milk. Yes, I'm not using all the milk, I'm just using a cup of milk, a tablespoon of vanilla, and a tablespoon of yeast or baking powder, whichever you have. But before I start mixing my ingredients, I'm going to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Another thing that I'm going to do is grease and lightly flour the baking pan and then set them aside. So in the bowl, I'm going to mix all my ingredients. There, 1 tablespoon of yeast. I've already added 1 cup of sugar. Then I'm adding my 1 cup of butter. I melted the butter before, because now I'm sometimes using it when it's compacted, you need a mixer, but we're not using a mixer in this process. So make sure you melt your butter. So I'm going to break in the 4 eggs one by one in the bowl and then mix everything together. But after I've broken the eggs, what I'm gonna do is add 1 cup of milk. And also, as I said, we are going to add vanilla essence. And what vanilla essence does, especially for when it comes to baking, it enhances other flavors, like the butter, sugar, milk, the eggs. It enhances their flavors, and also it reduces the egg smell in cakes and desserts. Sometimes when you eat a cake and then you can actually smell the egg from your mouth. Sometimes it doesn't taste good. So vanilla essence will help reduce the egg smell, and it also makes the baked goods taste kind of more balanced. All right. And without vanilla, cakes sometimes they taste somehow flat, or somehow they have some eggy taste, So vanilla essence is very important, though it does not overpower the ingredients. What it does, it enhances everything and makes them taste better. But it doesn't help the cakes rise. If you want your cake to rise, make sure you use a rising component, either baking soda, baking powder, or yeast. But for me, I'm going to use the yeast. And of course, I'm adding the 3 cups of flour, and it's important to sieve your flour before baking, or it actually makes baked goods somehow smoother and more evenly mixed. So when you sieve, what it does and why it matters is that it adds air into the flour by breaking up compacted flour. All right. And it makes also your cakes or pastries turn out, soft, light, or fluffy instead of dense. Another thing that helps with sieving your flour before using it is that it removes the lumps that may form during storage, and it also ensures that your mixing is even. When you sieve the flour with baking powder or baking soda or yeast, it helps distribute the raising agent evenly. But I already added my yeast, so I'm sure my yeast is already distributed, so the cakes can rise properly. Another important thing that we should do. Another thing that helps with sieving is that it improves the texture of your cake, because if you don't sieve your flour, it makes your cakes somehow heavy or grainy. So sieving really helps make the cake a bit finer. And it is very necessary and very important, especially for cakes, cupcakes, and sponge cakes. But of course, for bread it's less important, but sometimes still helpful. So I'm just mixing everything up, and I already mixed I'm done mixing my ingredients. So I'm just checking the oven if it's already heated enough. I need to put the baking pan inside the oven, So I'm just setting the minutes to about 45 minutes. And if you've mixed your cake properly, you only need 45 minutes to bake it. You don't need like more of that. All right. So yeah. So as you can see, you set it at 108 degrees Celsius for 45 minutes. So I'm gonna put my baking pan inside. Yeah, as you can see, it's there. So let's wait for 45 minutes, then we'll be back and see. Yeah, that's it. That's our vanilla cake. That's our vanilla